Good evening, friends. It's your pal DJ, bringing you a little they them Christmas Eve mayhem to your Tuesday. How you doing today? Started off there as I normally do with some you know independent, lesser known artists. We really like to make sure that people are out there grinding and doing their best and we get the word out. Get the word out about the stuff they're putting out into the world. It's an artist by the name of Mariah Carey, a singer-songwriter, I believe. The name of the song is "All I Want for Christmas Is You." Album was released in 1994. But yes, how are we doing today? Let's do the thing. Uh, it's happy hour, y'all. Hi, friends. Purple Gang, rise up. Bod Squad, how you doing today? Hope you're well wherever and whenever you are. So today is Dream Daddy Day. So we're here. I decided to extend the happy hour an additional 60 minutes. So we are going from 6 to 9 Eastern. And yeah, so we're going to be doing a lot of Dream Daddy. So over the weekend, in case you were busy or whatever reason, a lot going on all the time. All the time. We finished Night in the Woods. Excuse me. Very good. Got some good progress on the Link to the Past randomizer as part of the Pilkmas Archipelago. Pilkmas is still going on. Yeah, so we'll kind of see throughout the weekend if people are still streaming and doing stuff for that. Kind of maybe pop in and say hey to them. But yeah, the archipelago on my end is done. I think I didn't make it hard enough for me. So that's something to think about for next time. For definitely for an async, which was over the course of over a week. I should have made it harder. I was trying to make it easier for myself because the one shot archipelago, I was like, I made this too hard. So we're trying to find the happy balance, but had fun with that. But for folks that want more Zelda randomizer content, fear not, because that's coming up on New Year's Eve. I'm going to record something at some point in time. Might do it on Sunday, might do it on Christmas. Not really sure. Could do it tonight. Probably not. We're going to probably raid Gimmick after this. Gimmick's coming back in a big way with a Super Mario 64 speed run of some sort. I don't know all the Mario 64 lingo, but sounds like she's really going for it. So yeah, we'll be here for 6 to 9 today, and then we're going to go raid Gimmick. And then tomorrow, we'll be right back at it. Right back here, probably we'll do it like an 8 o'clock start, maybe 7, maybe 7. We'll see. I really don't know how late I'm going to be working. If I get off work early and I can go to the gym, maybe I can do a 7 o'clock start. But we're going to be doing PC games tomorrow, so playing a game on Christmas Eve that has a lot of Christmas Eve relevance to me. And then we're doing Wheel of Fortune, the Golden Edition, which is a DOS game. It's a throwback. It is a throwback. So if you like retro stuff, you're not going to get much more retro than this. But we're going to start off with some Wheel of Fortune Golden Edition, and then we're going to get into the 1990 version of the Oregon Trail. There are many revisions of that game. I grew up on the 1999 or the 1990 version, so we'll play a little bit of that. Um, I can probably just capture it off of Internet Archive, but I'm going to see if I can get a reliable copy that I can run through DOSBox because it just runs cleaner through DOSBox. Just, just a fact of life. Um, Probably will stick to that. I don't know. If another game jumps out at me, I might throw it in. If I can figure a way to get Sim Tower going, we might play some Sim Tower, but I don't know that I'll get that ready in time. If I really feel like pulling a strong long stream, we might pivot from retro games to old school RuneScape. Maybe we'll see if people are hanging out, if people are having a good time, we're chilling, what we're doing. So, but for now, It's time. It's time for new original character, Sal Capela, to enter the realm of the Dream Daddies. Just bought the game last night. By the way, if you have the Switch and you are eminently getting a gift card, I strongly recommend uh, popping in to the old shop immediately because hella stuff is on sale. Yeah, I got the Switch 2 version of Cyberpunk. You got some Mario games. You got Hades. You got Red Dead. You got Silk Song's on sale. Hollow Knight's on sale. Yeah, Silk Song, some other thing. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom's on sale. Stuff I have on my wish list. Like I have 16 things on my. I have 26 items on my wish list. 16 are on sale. Yeah, so both Hollow Knights, both Ori and the Blind Forests. Ooh, gotta say, pretty tempted on Ori. Yeah, Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. I'm probably getting that. Yeah, Portal, Ragebound, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, I'm sorry. Yeah. Master Key. If you've seen me play Master Key and you think that looks fun, it's on sale on the Switch for the next little under 2 weeks. But if you get you want to treat yourself or someone gets you a Switch card, a Switch gift card, there's going to be some stuff to spend it on. But enough of that. Enough of my yapping. Let's get into Dream Daddy. Yeah, we finished Night in the Woods. Very good. Very happy with that game. Highly recommended. If you only caught a little bit of it. If you caught a lot of it, I'm not sure. You know. Oh, you want it? Can't talk over it. Wait a minute again. Who's gonna be? What's up, Daffodil? Welcome in, my friend. How's your night going? New game. What happens if I press continue? Because that's never happened. Ba ba ba. Oh, well, glad I checked that. Removes content copyrighted flaggable material from the game. Let's do that. Can we do that? That'd be great. Save that? Hell yeah. For games like this, that should just be the default. That's where I ran into trouble with Coffee Talk. Like, Coffee Talk is unstreamable. When I found out, when the soundtrack flagged me as many times as it did. So that if anyone was wondering why I never revisited Coffee Talk, it's because the soundtrack to the game flagged me and made my VOD useless. But anyway, Dream Daddy. Love those colors. Dad. Dad, wake up. Pretend to be dead. 5 more minutes. You said that 5 minutes ago. And also 10 minutes ago. Finally open my eyes and sit up. Lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box, I yawn and stretch. Love the egg pin. That's a really that's kind of rad. Morning, Manta Panda. Yikes, Dad, breath. Go brush your teeth.
Build that dad.
Build that dad. Choose your dad. Bring that down a little bit in Obus. A little bit up for me. There we go. So. Athletic. Kinda, yeah. Slim binder. Slim tank. Oh. Okay. It's legitimately the undergarments. Let's go with a skinny fella. With a binder. Caramel, perhaps. Okay. What does this look like? Yowza. No thanks. I was pretty happy with that. That's pretty good. Head. Like that. Triangle. Shin head. That just doesn't look right. Heart. Heart head. First off, let's dial in the hair color, shall we? Not in that hair color. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Hey! Pretty wild. These are all good hairstyles. Got the Morrissey. Oh, that's more of an Egon Spengler. That's a little bit of an Egon Spengler. These are all very good. Not a lot of bad ones. Ooh. Ooh, that's strong. Fucking Goku. Hey, I'm gay Goku. What's up? And that just seems a little... I feel too many... I'm sure too many people go for that. Dreadlocks. Ooh. That's strong. What's the Judy Jetson? Not enough people do the Judy Jetson. I need more silvery. Can you do silver? Nothing wrong with these. Very normal. Ooh, pink dreadlocks, though. That's almost what I want. Come on, the Judy Jetson's a classic. Yeah, let's go with that. Because purple gang. Ooh, hello. Yerp. Okay. Definitely not. maybe in some instances. Ooh, here we go. Oh, piercing. They're looking at you. Hey, I'm a webcomic. I'm a webcomic from 2003. Hi, it's me, fucking Blade, the vampire. I gotta fix the nose. I gotta fix the nose first. I'm sorry, I don't like that nose. No disrespect to those. Love that. Love a beak. What? No. Pretty good. Actually, kind of like that though. I like a good nose though. Let's go with a beak. Go with the old beak. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. No. No. Respectfully. Boy, they're really just putting in all the fucking Dragon Ball assets, huh? Ooh. Yeah, we do keep coming back to that. Alright, cool. Nose, mouth. I don't like that. No. That wasn't to say we're not gonna try. Nope. Pretty good. Not bad. Not for Sal. Not for Sal. It's not giving Sal. That's not giving Sal. That's not giving Sal. Hamburger mouth. Not at this particular assignment. How do I like that? I want to give like a little wry smile. Nothing too crazy. That I don't like. I like that. I can live with. I can learn to like that. I like some strong eyebrows. Oh, you get the microblading? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. No, I think these have to be... It has to look like attention is paid specifically to the eyebrows. I think that's very important. Yeah. Definitely. Some good contenders, but stick with that. Nope. Let's see what works well with this purple lavender, rather. Ooh, kind of like that. I reserve the right. I reserve the right to revisit that later. No, absolutely not. That doesn't even fit. No, I don't like any of this. No facial hair. Ooh, very strong. That's very good. It doesn't cover over the microblading. Not loving that. That's pretty cool. Hi, I'm always a scientist. This I liked a lot. Oh, look at the baby accent color in that. Yeah, we sneak a little pink in there, just on like the on the low. Hair piercings. Earrings like those. Why am I limited to? Why am I limited? Like a nose ring. A lot of earrings. Simple. Simple earrings. And we're already kind of matching. We're already kind of bringing that silver in I liked. Good. Happy with that. Underoos. Let's see. What is Sal's? What's Sal's whole deal? Hey, buddy. Welcome in. Wait, hold up. What's the... This is just... Wait, this is just an in general thing? Oh. I mean, in some situations, sure. I don't hate that. I love that. I love that a lot. Little... Now that's okay. Now we're talking. Okay. These are good options. These are... There's not really the variety I was looking for. That's a strong one. So this is buddy. This is Sal Capela. This is a new. This is an OC I've been working on. This is an OC that I was going to use for GTA RP. Get rid of that. Actually. Who are we finding? No, who are we finding under our tree? Bam. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. The backstory in GTA was Sal was going to be an EMT. Sal was going to be my EMT character. I know I was recommending to you that's a good way to kind of get around in GTA. That's too normie. I really do keep coming back to that, even though that's ridiculous. I think that's plenty. I think that's fine.
Name that dad.
Hey, Kate. Welcome in. Welcome to Dream Daddy. Oh. Name that dad. Kate, are you familiar with Dream Daddy? I learned about it through Caitlin. And then I got Buddy to play it a little bit. Love it. I love doing that RP with you when I clear the plate a little. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I need to clear the I don't have a good computer to do GTA on. Is my problem. Daddy gang. Just got done watching Die Hard with my mom and visiting niece. Hell yeah. How was that? Be that dad.
Be that dad.
Pet every dog. That's a good anybody tip, honestly. If the police are driving behind you, don't blip. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Daddy gang. Searching around the room, looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed, except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums on top of the pile and we began looking through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fears, I think. Right. Yep. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse girl phase. Dad, I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was his... Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try. But this is an important blackmail for later down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Ouch, kid. The Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. Look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you, I will never stop mixing those two up. Dad, Emma R's been my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little bit of effort. Oh, right. Emma P was the one who... Oh. Love. Well, I mean, that one's cool. Fired a flaming tennis ball at a police station. Lighter, fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket. Remember? Right? Dad, that was you. Oh, right. I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda. I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball.
Aww.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. They didn't believe me either. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFriday's. And then you got food poisoning from cheesy tostada blasts. I think you need food poisoning, you know, with a Z.
Ugh.
Dad, still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. It's kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. Wasn't anything big, just a fender bender, but of course I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your father? Oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen him, and he says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer. Maybe too long. I miss him. Can't even imagine what it must be like for Miranda. She pats me on the back.
Oh.
Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child.
Yes.
Hey, Remember when I broke the back window? We get it, Amanda. You break stuff.
Oh.
And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It'll forever hold a place in my heart. But it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear into the rearview mirror. So what? So, sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful, scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features crap, did the wrong one. That's right, you heard me. A garage big enough for not one, but 2 whole cars. As well as room for all of my very important dad tools. And my motorcycle. My sick hog. The old steel pony. Dad's little motor velocipede. Dad? The 2-wheel transportation station. Dad? I have never ridden a motorcycle in my life, and to be honest, I am afraid of them. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. We won't be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff we can walk to, so I don't have to waste gas? And I mean, trying to park downtown is, Amanda, you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude.
Oh.
I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any of the rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that, but I won't forget it. So, what's item number 1 in the new house agenda? Well, first we need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay. You're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. Pull up to the new house. Ooh, I love it. Pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Yeah. And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. May? I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. I need some... Oh, no. Both good options. I need some coffee. ASAP. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Man, this is such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy is going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me, so I won't, feel a little weird about it, because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Dad? And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it in there? You leave it there, you feel your face flush hot with shame as you just consider the possibility that there, in fact, is a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're just that jerk who left their mug.
Ugh.
Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda. We walk inside.
Hey.
Inside the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on the well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage.
Hey.
Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name?
Hey.
Oh, it's kind of dumb.
Oh.
It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. And I suppose now it's still a good idea, because, like, the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them this same answer every time I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking. But, man, we're in it now, and I can't stop.
Hey.
So, what'll it be?
Hmm.
I scan the chalkboard menu and immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a... Man, iced tea and Sarah sounds good, but, like, I committed to coffee. Godspeed, you black coffee. A classic. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Godspeed, you Black Emperor is a really amazing and influential progressive rock band known for their sweeping soundscapes and...
Hey.
I'm doing the thing again.
Hey.
But coming right up. And for you? I'll have a macchiato de Marco, please.
Hey.
Coming right up. Do you want that in a small, medium, or biggie smalls? Medium. Wait. Is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey. Hey. Ska was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay. It's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me.
Ah.
This place is right next to our house. That guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. Aggro! Welcome in, Aggro. How's your day going, my friend? I don't know. Meet Sal Capela.
We got this.
Come on. What do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside, and also don't go outside, and also don't talk to people. See? We're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at the table, and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Good one. Hi. We're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, Sal.
Hey.
Right on. Pleased to meet you both.
Hey.
You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging out around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Hey.
You know what? Let me get you guys' opinion on something. That goes back. Comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Hey.
I'm working on a new banana bread recipe, and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're going to have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of... Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah. We need to give that nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be commensurate with, I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes. That. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing.
Hey, dude.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas.
Hmm.
So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Banana bread Kennedy's. Grateful banana bread. I like that, but I don't think that would work. Right said banana bread. I think banana bread Kennedy's. You know, like the punk band.
Hey, yeah.
I thought you said you knew only dad band puns. I'm a hard dad.
Huh?
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey.
Yeah. Banana bread Kennedy's. Strong decisions. That's art, baby.
Hey.
I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey. Oh.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Oh.
See? Sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. Fuck, boy. Hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? Finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? Yeah, who's got time? This isn't the game unpacking. Let's go for some fresh air. Time to soak up all that vitamin D. Make our bones nice and strong. Yeah, our skeletons are gonna get so strong they're gonna hop right out of our bodies and crush cars with their bony fingers. Amanda, I already have an irrational fear that my skeleton will one day escape this flesh sack and run amok. Please don't encourage it. Right, sorry. To the park. Amanda and I begin to stroll through the neighborhood. Can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over it when... Heads up!
Whoa.
Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof. A corgi with a... Yay! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. I like your necktie. I mean, I'd probably just say hello. Ruff. He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh, God. This is the cutest dog. No, you do not just pet the dog. You do not just pet other people's dogs. That's the thing you do not do. Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. Woof, woof. You have tomorrow's lottery numbers. I mean, the Powerball's pretty high right now. Got it. You definitely could have caught that. guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to take us to the and takes the frisbee from me.
Ah.
Let's see. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. I'll catch it with my teeth next time. You caught me off guard this round. Not again. Not ever again.
Ah.
Ha. I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Sal, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. Coil! Hi, Coil. Welcome in, friend. How are you doing? Hi!
Huh.
Your dog's cool. Ah, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us.
Ah.
This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she?
Ah.
10. She's a precocious little youngster.
Whoa.
Whoa! My natural dad instinct kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no. Oh, it's happening. Minigame? Fuck yeah. Go on, Daisy. Tell them about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there. Okay. What is that? Oh, daughter. You're gonna go? Bye? Okay. Thanks for stopping in, Coil. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, start off with a brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow. Congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won the statewide poetry contest. Ooh, that's a big one. 15, yeah. No, that's fair. That's definitely fair. Okay. I gotta make some moves. Do I have items? Ooh. Do I think she's a good student? You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's latest grade card out of your back pocket. Dad? Awesome grades. Brian loses 25 HP. You really carry that around everywhere? Ouch. Maybe it's kind of weird. You lose 5 HP. Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president, too, of course. Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club. Or a computer lab. You lose 10 HP. Oh, boy. Still up, though. Still up. Let's try... Can't switch daughters. Amanda is your only... Oh, okay. Understood. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP. That's a crit right there. Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get to the top prize, a canoe. We're taking it out next weekend. How is that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful, but you lose 20 HP. Okay, I still have a slight edge. What are the items? I'm really curious what Band-Aid is. Let's go for it. child art. That also means good dad, I think. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade. Cute. Uh-oh. Isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding onto it. Brian loses 10 HP. You regain 20. Oh, okay. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. You lose 10 HP. Oh. Just go for it. Actually, yeah. Good time for the spelling bee photo. Fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Ooh, that's more recent than I thought. Hell yeah. Wow. Congratulations, Amanda. Daisy's getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully, this will be your 3rd win in a row. Yikes. You lose 5 HP. Daisy here has all of her adult teeth. Never had a cavity either. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. Extra powerful. Lost. Ooh, boy. Okay. Nope, gotta brag. Amanda's in all honors classes this semester. Brian loses 10 HP. Oh, really? I'm actually talking to Daisy's teachers about having her skip a grade. Wow, even Amanda kind of bristles at that one. I'm dead. Dang, he's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Ugh, did you have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? So, I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. We just moved in. Do you live around here?
Oh.
Yeah. We live in that cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live, too. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place.
Hey.
Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. We need a dog. We need to get a dog. One of you better say, we need to get a dog. Do you get the feeling he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding? I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? Believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad.
Dad.
Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Capela. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. I don't want to unpack. Can I hire somebody to unpack for me? I don't want to. Isn't it enough that I packed it? We should head home. I'm going to need 4 hours minimum to figure out how to build my new bed, and I'd like to not have to sleep on the floor tonight. Oh, well, yeah, good thing I'm not taking a nap. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass, and I get some good work done. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello?
Oh.
A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Cookies. Hello?
Wow.
Oh, where are my manners? My name's Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes, hi. I'm Sal. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van, and I thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter, Christy, wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right?
Right.
Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies.
Oh.
Amanda disappears with the cookies.
Ah.
Amanda, come, but... And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name's Amanda. She's a charmer.
Ooh.
Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough.
Ooh.
Children in general are just... I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than... This dude has like 15 kids. There'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant...
Oh.
Don't worry. You didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met, and my social life is already in a tailspin. Wonder if it's too late to try to move again. Yeah. Okay. Is the missus around? Mr., actually. And, no. Not anymore. He died.
Oh.
Oh. Good call, buddy. Muy talking. Mucho talking.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's all right. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry. Can you? Oh, I should move this. I can move that. Do. Yay, awkward moments. Yay. Oh, I can do the thing. I'm sorry. Can you close that door real quick? I want to do it more. I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Dude. Follow the bouncing ball. It would just be old lady. I would just make a little starburst, and she'd just be like, "Whee!" Actually, might be able to. Your little head. Little head. That should happen. I'd redeem that. Oh yeah. I mean, it would have to. Well, I don't even know. I don't even know how that would actually technically work, other than me just doing it. Make head little. Make little head. The littlest head. Littlest head.
Oh.
Hey. Hey. I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal.
Yeah.
Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Yeah.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See? You're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go?
Oh.
They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate them all anyway? I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Joseph probably wants his plate back. Classic read. Thanks, buddy. I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back. We're gonna be the best neighbors in this whole cul-de-sac. We're gonna kick all the other neighbors' butts. With kindness. Amanda and I step outside.
Eh?
Shoot. I'm actually not sure which house this is.
Huh?
I'd hazard a guess it's the big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Good eye, kid. And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. We walk up to the kids and wave. Oh, they look nice. Hey, guys. Is your dad around? They all just stare at us blankly. We just wanted to, return this nice plate. And thank you for the cookies. Jeez. These definitely are Joseph's kids. They all look exactly like him.
Whoa.
They were really good. I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any. I chuckle nervously. Well, okay. We're just gonna set this plate down on the ground real gentle and back away slowly, right, Dad? Right. That's what we were gonna do. The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back, even as we approach our house. I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids. I need to rest my... Okay, well, I'm being forced. I don't... It must be preschool because they're forcing me to take a nap. You've been awake for what, 3 hours? And that's 3 hours too many. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Loki said, Mimi time, in the voice of Amanda. Hell yeah. Did she say it in the form of bark, 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 bedtime? Sal. Sal, bro!
Dude.
I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Hard stare. Just the hard breathing. Craig? Bro.
Oh.
Holy wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever.
Oh.
Been too long, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the surfer voice, I think. I don't know. Yeah, wow. You look great.
Bro.
Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. They were roommates. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Aw, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. Craig chills in L.A. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting?
Oh.
Nah, dude. River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man?
Hmm?
I was working out in California. I just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing?
I don't know.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley's her real name.
Oh.
She actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns carrying Kara River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids?
Hmm?
Ain't life something, bro? Right? Hegstand Craig is a father of 3. Hegstand Craig?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands.
Hmm.
It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it.
Hmm.
Ah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really got to keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but I give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, there's your problem. You don't just start jogging for 30 minutes. Start small. Start small and build up. Start small and build up.
Hmm.
Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know.
Hey.
Come on. It'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do like a bro brunch like the good old days. All right. Sure. Sounds great.
Huh?
Great. Let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave and puts his earbuds back in and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time, I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we'd better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. Craig's a little hard on my voice. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you going to be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's going to take? Medium-sized dog? handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost to get me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs.
Ah.
Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of the college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back onto the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it.
Hmm.
But I'm scared. It's just an envelope.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal.
Ah.
Takes a deep breath and rips open the leather with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay.
Mm.
I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah.
Ah.
Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we were unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design.
Ah.
Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie.
Oh.
It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure.
Mm?
Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that?
Hmm.
I'm fine. Really? Okay, Chelsea. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this.
Eh?
Oh, and before I forget, Emma R. and Emma P. are sleeping over tonight.
Ugh.
So... You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool. I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for the night, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I am secretly the mayor of this town. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so that I may preside over my mayor stuff. I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly. He was a mayor, right? He was not. Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go out and watch the game?
Mm.
Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on the night.
Ah.
The game on TV at somewhere other than here.
Eh?
Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I am concerned you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point, maybe money laundering at the least.
Tea.
I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. Give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic?
Ugh.
No. Making fun of sports is played out.
Oh.
All right, then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. All right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Wow. I guess I didn't really think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go. This way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big burned out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? All right. It'll do. Oh, yeah. The duct tape on the stools. Love that. These folks serve Miller High Life for sure. I actually low-key want a background kind of like this for stream, but like a little bit more pizza parlor-y and done in like an 8-bit in like a pixel art style. Probably gonna hit up some folks about that. Ah, the bar is small and dimly lit. This is nothing. That is in fact nothing. The crack of pool balls sounds as the back of patrons laugh and joke. In the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favored team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Hey.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello.
Ah.
Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh, no. I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Sal, by the way.
Hey.
Are you watching the game? Yeah. My preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team. And I also love the game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression she's a little drunk.
Ah.
Buy a gal a drink? Maybe some other time.
Give it a rest, buddy.
Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game's gotten close in terms of points. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team! It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong. Since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. Conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, and with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass to the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks. I'm Sal.
Oh.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Robert chuckles.
Oh.
She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim's and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No. That'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in the world. Oh. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? What if I don't like shots? Well, that's gonna be a problem. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me.
Oh.
Here's to your health. We take the shot. I take the shots anyway? All right. We take the shots. The whiskey burn's going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait. I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Sal. This guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Jacket. I like your jacket. Thanks. Been in my family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy is mysterious. And cool. I don't think this kind of guy is cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Ha, I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I must really be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Sal. So, are we doing this or what? What? You know. You want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Boop, boop. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Sure. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by are we going to do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get a chance to take my shoes off. I wake up to a text from an unknown number.
Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way.
Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. Check my phone again.
Hey, bud. Still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up this track. Hit me up.
God, last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Go to the gym. Says no life simulator. Hey, my man. I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in.
Sure thing. Meet me at the gym.
I stretch and my bones crack. Gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait. I don't remember falling asleep with the blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. All right, don't throw your voice out. Don't blow your voice out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp, and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out in front, stretching. Of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically.
Oh.
Hey, bro. Good morning.
Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. Coffee.
Huh?
You ready to kick some butt?
Yeah, we're gonna dial Craig back a little bit. With your help, I am. I get the feeling this is gonna be less of me kicking butt and more of the gym kicking my butt. But I can handle it with you here.
Dude, bro, that means a lot.
We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half. And it seems like Craig is friends with all of them.
Hmm?
He high fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes.
Hmm?
Come on, bud, let's warm up.
Ooh, ouch. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay. I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we're on treadmills,
Hmm?
Yeah,
and those over there are ellipticals.
Oh.
very good.
What's all this other stuff? Craig laughs.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass.
I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain in the flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself?
Hmm?
That's a good question. What do you think he's doing?
Do, 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 do. Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs, using a medieval torture device, praying to some sort of pain god. What's that one? It's like a religious self-flagellation meant to atone for one's sins.
Hmm.
You're, actually not far off from the truth.
Hmm.
Oh no. Craig's turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long you been doing the buff thing?
Nice.
Couple years.
And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing?
Oh.
Oh, I coach my twin softball team.
That still counts as both dadding and buffing?
Hmm?
Ah, I keep busy. What do you do for fun?
Yeah, this will backfire. Well, it might work on Craig. I try to educate myself about the world around me. I'm like a sponge for knowledge, soaking up all that intellectual content, history, the paranormal, wilderness survival, aliens. Mostly those things.
Huh?
So you watch the History Channel too, huh?
Yes.
Hmm?
We're jogging now. Oh, God, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How's he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body.
Hmm.
Hey, remember when my fish died in college?
No? I don't like this story. Oh, God, he's really bumping up the speed again. I guess I'd better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast.
Oh.
And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand, get everyone cheering.
Then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Hey.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground. And you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Nice.
So we're running out of a frat party with a fish, trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And we get him home and get him to a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim.
And the next day, he's alive and well.
Bro.
They never did catch the great fish thieves at Grand Ridge U.
And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts.
Dude.
Dude, bro, are you okay?
Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
I don't know.
Don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits.
Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here.
Nice.
You sure?
Yeah.
Hmm?
All right, well, here. I brought you this.
Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste.
Oh.
It's protein shake, bro.
Oh. Thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy. Here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Hey.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Bro.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we could try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro.
Good one. Well, I'm going to go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really got to work on this dad bod. Get home, lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh, God. I'm so old. Oh, no. I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55? I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Ah, I missed tip 69. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait. Was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing in his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. You tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss them. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Sal. Period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. All right. Where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes. Colin. Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know? Budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo.
I don't know.
I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but I'm sure you know Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda's never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask. Is everything all right at home? We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. She keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yeah. They ever catch that rye? Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. Maybe I could talk to her about what's going on. Pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So, you talked about Mario Batali the whole time. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. Drop some water. Hi. Hi, Alex. Thank you for the raid. Hi, Lime Pie. Hi, Hatto. Hi, Frel. Dr. Viddy, hello. Alex, hi. Hi, Noemi. Hi, Daff. This was the sloppiest raid? I think it was just perfect. Hey, K-Pix, welcome in. We had no message or anything? Who needs a message? Obviously, everybody, if you don't follow Alex, you should. What were we doing? We were doing Crash? Oh. Hold up. I'm a little scrambled. Didn't beat it. Crash Trials. Okay. Was it the same level as yesterday, or were you doing a different one this time? I like the polar bear one. Oh, wait. No, yesterday you were doing the one with the acid a lot. 0.3 seconds away. You're so close. No, that's awesome. Above the time? Well, that's close, though. Do you have any idea where you can maybe shave that time off? I know with other speedruns, you can kind of be like, oh, well, here's where it kind of gets a little long. Who's the craziest heartbreaker? Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it's kind of. I think Lime Pie was doing stuff like that in Minecraft, and it was just like, it's like really like short runs and short bursts. I'm just like, you basically either hit it or you don't. Very luck based on where your timing falls. Yeah, I could kind of see that. Little bit of random number generation. Well, hell yeah. Well, Alex, if you need to run and go get some sleep, I totally get that. It's late for you, girly, but I appreciate the raid. Anybody that wants to hang out, I'm doing Dream Daddy for until my voice gives out. I did a surfer bro. I did a surfer bro voice, and I really strained myself a little bit. But we're gonna do this for a little while, and I'm gonna raid my friend Gimmick, who's doing Mario 64 speedrunning. If that sounds interesting. Oh, you're gonna make Christmas cookies, Alex. Have the most fun. Please enjoy. I hope they're good ones. We're making peanut butter ones tomorrow. Peanut butter and maybe chocolate chip. Just looked up speedrun tech on it though. Probably harder than just doing it normally. That makes sense. Coffee, let's go. Yeah, get that first. Was that K-Pix got the check-in? Oh yeah, get that coffee. Check in, get that coffee. First thing you get in, pour yourself a cup. Expecting pictures? Yeah, I'm gonna check the Discord. The Sigma? What the Sigma? Usually only have coffee in the morning, but I needed a second cup today. Well, hell yeah. Well, we got plenty. There's plenty of coffee to go around for everybody. Everyone should have coffee all the time. Noemi, you are speaking my language. But hell yeah. Well, yeah, so we're doing Dream Daddy today. This is my first time playing it. So we are Sal Capela. We are Renee. Hi, Renee. Thank you for checking in. Yeah, so we're doing a little Dream Daddy tonight. Tomorrow, for Christmas Eve, I'm doing retro PC games. So I'm doing the 1990 version of Oregon Trail and the Golden Edition Wheel of Fortune for DOS, and maybe something else. Dog is beckoning me to be walked by. Might be back later. Hell yeah, Lime Pie. Go walk that pupper. Give him a little right underneath the ear for me. But enjoy yourself. Thank you for stopping and saying hey. It's much appreciated. Anyone that has to bounce or anything like that, totally understand. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for saying hello. If you would like to lurk, that is also cool. But if you want to enjoy some prime Dream Daddy content, we are going right ahead. I've already said no to Robert. I do not fuck with people like Robert. They are fuck boys. We just talked to Hugo, who is concerned about my daughter. Yes. And we're going to the mall to get some food because who has time for cooking? Let's go to the fall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez. Can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also, sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh. I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. Ugh. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting?
Oh.
Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad? Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, geez. Why would you? Boy, this is, this is a good amount of protesting. Gross. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kinda dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread dipped with cheese? Or you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and a naturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious.
Mm.
We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All. All memes.
Ugh.
Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands.
Aw.
Dad, this is a big box. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death.
Aw.
And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out, so it just dates it, and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up?
Aw.
Dad, please.
Huh.
Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? So real? Yo. I wonder if there's any current memes that would figure into that. Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets? And it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movement of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one. Trying to think of the last movie I saw that was like a decade behind on all its jokes and references. Yeah, well, I haven't seen a lot of movies, but it would probably have to be a pretty big one. I mean, I never saw it, but did anyone see the Emoji Movie? They made a movie about emojis, and it was like, I guess you could do that. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. Someone did. You missed that one? Yeah. I think that's a skip. I think that's something to do on like a Discord movie night where it's like you can't turn it off until every single person agrees turn it off, and then you like switch to something else. And then you just take gambas. You take bets on how long it takes for everyone to go, I'm not even watching this ironically. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda. Speech. 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 All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Never saw it, but I watched all of Jack Film's memeing on it. I would watch a breakdown. I think I would watch a well done breakdown of that. Kind of like the Red Letter Media breakdown of the episode 1, Star Wars episode 1. He memed so hard he got invited to the That's so funny. I mean, when memeing goes very, very correct. Okay. This is serious. Now this is serious time. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Capela had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy her rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. I watch ending explained of all scary movies because I'm a chicken. It's fair enough. You know what I listen to instead of watching scary movies? I watch the podcast called I'd Survive. Amanda's moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Yes.
Oh, hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest for myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. Can recommend that Tactic DJ? Movies to scare? Just listen to the pod? Yeah, exactly. Though I should have seen 28 Days Later. Or that's a pretty big outlier. Cruise the band t-shirts. Ironic mug. Clearance bin for hot deals. I do love a deal. Let's do a deal. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal. I think. I wonder if it looked good in purple eyeliner. If I would look good in purple eyeliner. Well, I have purple dreadlocks, so probably. Purple Gang, rise up. I fell behind on Welcome to Derry only on one episode. Oh, okay. I don't even know what service that's on, because everything's on everything nowadays. Hell yes, I would. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. I think it's it's an HBO. That kind of makes sense. There are single sites with everything. Cough cough. Nice. We do love some crimes.
Oh my.
Is this man a vampire? I think they're going for a very hardcore goth thing. I've actually never seen a playthrough where anyone kind of pursues this gentleman. Sure looks like one. Probably would have liked the show less if I had to pay a service to watch it. Yeah. No, that's fair. I don't even know, other than, like, I have The Sopranos on DVD, so it's like, I don't need HBO Max for anything. So I would probably crime it up. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this. No, I can't sustain that. I've already blown my voice out on doing a surfer guy. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. You don't have HBO either? Love to hear it. I see. Well, it would seem I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy. Here it comes. Hey, Vifs, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. It's much appreciated. I need alert command. I need alert command. That's going to be easy enough, at least. Boomskis.
Ah.
Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Lurk commands are fun? Yeah. No, I'll try to have some fun with it. I'll just get one up and then I'll think of a good one later. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and then grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So, what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. This is basically just sounds like Supernatural. You're describing Supernatural. Sal Capela just like Supernatural, which honestly kind of tracks. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die, This is art. Combining all the shows, yeah. The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. Yes, as teenagers should. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Ta-da! Z. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together the furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves at one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? If there's food, I'm excited, because that's a fact. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad, which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door, and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with the store-bought veggie plate. I am a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Need to go get some sleep. Bye, everyone. Merry Christmas. Have a good night, Noemi. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. I hope it is merry and bright. I hope maybe you get some snow. I think it's supposed to rain for us, but such is life. But thank you for hanging. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to two other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi.
Oh.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
What?
They stare creepily and say nothing.
Huh.
And then, of course, here's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Mary and Joseph. Oh. Okay. Help, Krish is here. Oh no. It's the woman from the bar the other night. What's she doing here? Oh. And how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Ah.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed?
Hmm.
I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Sal, and his daughter, Amanda.
Ah.
I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. Okay. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh, God, this is so awkward. Wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy to not run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Ha ha ha. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate, and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh. I don't want to have to make friends.
Ugh.
Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. We're going to talk about the weather.
Ugh.
Go. Do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. Look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? No, we didn't. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Robert and Brian. Brian seems nice, but I don't want to talk to Robert. Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Good options there. Damien seems interesting. Who the fuck? Oh, Joseph. Burger time. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't seem to notice me. Craig leans in.
Dude, I have no idea what's happening.
Talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day?
Oh, great. Little River here is a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro?
Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around.
You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you.
She must be a handful at that age.
Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it.
Craig grabs River's arms again and waves him around.
Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in?
Well, the honest answer is that one. Almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable.
We did livable through the entirety of college.
Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. She still does, though.
Hey, she takes after her dad.
Sal, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly.
Hey, dude.
Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Hey.
What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Oh.
Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey, dude.
Ha. Hey, Sal. This is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over, but Daisy in tow. May. Not gonna lie, a weed pizza would sound really good right now. I would demolish a weed pizza. What kind of toppings, though, is the real question. I actually have a cheese slice. I have a cheese slice waiting for me upstairs. Weed. Well, I mean, aside from the THC, of course, like some oregano. Actually just ordered from a place called Stoner's Pizza for the first time like 10 minutes ago. Hell yeah, Dr. Vitti. Haven't had pizza in months. Nice. Hell yeah. Toppings. Any? Or do you just like a classic pie? I really like a margarita style pizza, especially if you get like seasoned like arugula with like the really nice like the pink salt and the cracked black pepper on it. Really helps a lot. But yeah, I like a nice margarita. I'm not picky. Sometimes on trashy nights, like if I'm feeling really trashy, I'll get some like Miller High Life or something like that. Or bottle. I'll do it with a bottle of wine too. But I'll do the Little Caesars. Little Caesars is my slumming it pizza. There's like good pizza times, slumming it pizza garbage times. And Little Caesars is my choice for that. Apparently, like Domino's in the UK is apparently pretty fancy. One of their pre-made ones, oh hell yeah. Onion, green pepper, mushroom, sausage, ham, pepperoni. Ooh, I like that. Mushroom and pepperoni go really well together. Sometimes you need some good bad pizza. I agree. Yeah, I really lean into the bad. If I'm getting Little Caesars and I'm feeling really trashy, I'll also get their wings. I mean, the sauce is passable. But I agree. I think it's two different experiences. I think, there's a time and place for a proper good pizza. There's also a time and place for garbage. It's like having Taco Bell. Taco Bell isn't Mexican food. I'll destroy a proper like a tamale platter, like a place that has like good tamale platter and some rice and beans, and they give you like the chips and salsa on the side, and they have the other stuff. That's wonderful. I'll also eat some Taco Bell and destroy my insides. Absolutely. See, Pato, you know what I'm talking about. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda. You remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend and, your teacher.
Huh?
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Never had digestive issues at Taco Bell, strangely? Yeah, I wouldn't say I've had the bad ones. I've had the regret. I've had the kind of the. I mean, also sometimes maybe drinking was also involved, but who's to say? I also literally never use hot sauce. That's probably why. I think, well, we won't get into my gut stuff, but I think actually hot sauce actually helps me. Really like chorizo and mozzarella cheese. And you've grown to like pineapple. Oh, hell yeah. I need to actually like try that for serious sometime. Because I'm like pineapple with the proper accoutrement. Because I'm sure it's fine. DJ played pineapple on pizza a few months back. It went well. Hell yeah, I did. Yeah, it was recommended to me by somebody who's very cool.
Yes.
I like these little drops. Was by me? I know. Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Ugh.
Great seeing you. And the finger guns are way out of the conversation like a champ. Yes. I wouldn't mind doing proper voice work, but my dream would be just to do those quick little drops and just be like, yes. Just all sassy. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Whoa.
Hugo looks around the party. You must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Sweet Manchego.
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of a cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. I've heard Ben Starr hates these types of semi-voice acted style games. That's possible. This is a lot of talking. But I think there's a careful balance. I think Date Everything gets it perfectly. Personally. But then there's games like this. There's games like Coffee Talk that I'm very unhappy with because their OST, their soundtrack got me flagged on my VODs. It's just it's a lot of talking and you can't just do it multiple days. My voice is I'm already losing it a little bit. Mostly because I gave Craig a surfer voice and I haven't practiced it. But then there's also, but the counter to that is when you're playing cutscenes, the video game, like The Last of Us, or games like that, that will remain nameless because now they're getting some of them are getting awards that they've recently won rescinded for using AI placeholders. You're just kind of watching cutscenes all the time, or dislikes doing them. Date Everything's amazing. I agree. I love watching Cassie. Play Date Everything. My friend Leva was playing Date Everything for a minute. I feel like she might have. I think she might have legitimately dated everything. Leva did, I think. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard.
And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard.
And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard, too.
Eh.
Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind. He looks like a scumbag. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Sal, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep into his pockets. Yep. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in?
Does it matter?
Ernest. Okay. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Oh, yeah, 'cause I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. Voicing can be a lot. I've been playing through House at Fata Morgana with friends. Oh, okay. I am not familiar with that one. I like checking stuff out people are playing. I'm going to buy a couple of more games that are currently on sale, but then I'm going to do my best to not buy anything as little as possible next year. Horror visual novel, it's sick. Oh, hell yeah. I'm not really I'm not a horror person myself, but sometimes it really hits right. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really tough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it.
I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get.
Less horror, it's more just good fantasy storytelling? Fuck yeah. I like that. Hence horror-y. Nice. Horror fantasy. Hard to see? Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? I don't know, Matt. You're pretty cool. What? I'm as cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See, that right there? You can't say that.
I don't know.
My kids think I'm cool.
But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, sounds great.
Dark fantasy. That makes sense. Yeah, no, that's probably exactly it. I think we just have to. No, that's more teacher. I think we have to just accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate as unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. What's up with these dads? They're just hot single-ish dads. This is Dream Daddy, by the way. If you're not familiar with Dream Daddy, it's it's a dating simulator game where it's just all dads. It's, they're not all single, so I'm not going to say that they're all single dads. Most of them are. Some are not. Amanda's 18, and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Um,
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
hmm?
Our job is as parents to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well. But there might come a time where it won't be like that. Is college where that happens?
Oh,
Don't let us eat up your time, Sal. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. I don't want to talk to Robert. That baby is staring into your soul. Well, the baby's gone now, May. Let's talk to Joseph and Damien. I don't have a good voice for Damien, but that's okay. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I wander over to them. So I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
Huh.
Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
Yeah.
Hot vampire there. Now we're talking. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. I kind of like this voice for... I already forgot his name. Damien. Sal, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his, aesthetic design deck decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Vlad Damien Dracula. Yes. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously. I already lost the voice, but it's fine. And to be caught on such a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no way for such a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yeah. My daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to get Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back, I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Yeah.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda.
Oh.
Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady?
What?
Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey! Won't you come and play with us? Come play with us. Forever. There's no way that's his legal name. I think his legal name is actually Damien Bloodmarch. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this.
Oh.
Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I, don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine. I think I might have taped over the VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? Mommy's pill breakfast. She takes another sip of her wine. D&D name. That'd be a good D&D name. Where's Krish? Oh, I'm sorry. Joseph. Where's Krish?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Why? This ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. They lost the child? Yeah, that's fine.
God.
I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, geez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Oh, buddy. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucian. Have I introduced you to Sal yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Alucard. Mr. Christensen, may I have a... They named him Christensen. May I have a veggie burger, sir? Don't have his voice. Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous-type people as bloodlappers. Dad. That's really interesting. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. Can't believe I didn't notice it before. Looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa. Is that a tattoo?
Yes.
Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh, my.
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Yeah, I do wonder. Burger time. Nah, we'll talk. I like Brian. I do not mess with Robert. Number the beast. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh, no, they caught me staring. Oh, no. Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Sal, how the heck are you? Settling in the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50 incher in there. Game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Sal, have you met Robert yet? I feel like a Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Does he? Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loves it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway. Being inside is cool, though. I like both. It's a balance. I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait. What happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert's giving Shane. Robert's giving a lot of things, but Robert is giving Shane. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy is a strong kid. Met him in the army days. Comes from Kansas. Hey, build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Brian's face. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama. Losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. Shane and the trash can from Date Everything. Yeah, well, I don't know the trash can from Date Everything. There's gotta be one for the I Can Fix Them type set there. Yeah, no, for sure. And Robert is, I mean, you could call him that. I would probably just call him a fuckboy. But I mean, yeah. Yeah, he is definitely fulfilling that niche. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms. That bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. Guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laughed nervously. Are you good, Robert? Or am I kidding? Robert, go away. Robert, you're fired. Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy's holding up a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no! The ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and we'll get out of the truck. Need to eat, have a long day tomorrow. Happy holidays. Bye, May. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging. Hope you have a good holiday. Catch you on the flip side. The imaginary truck.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. No worries, May. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. It is all good. Although, I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Oh, I put my water over here. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Bye. Robert, wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best. Especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Oof, just red. You got a lot of red flags, my friend. Tell us, Robert. Robert, what's your favorite war? What war do you like watching documentaries about? Are you just a fan of the era, Robert? All right, Daisy. I found us a couple bugs. They're going to make a great meal. Lots of protein. Going to keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. There's a whole table of food right over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rise and shine. Rise and smell the pronouns. How's it going tonight, Viffs? But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anybody so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's trying to not one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to. By law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Brian's accomplishments? I know nothing about this man. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets his patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese on the patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably don't know this, Sal, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake.
Ah.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Wink. All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Yeah, isn't it?
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Hmm?
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
Hmm.
Hey, why don't you add us all on Dadbook? Dadbook? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it.
Eh?
Sorry, I'm just a small town country lawyer. I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Huh.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Hey, Lime Pie, welcome back. How's the puppy? Tell me more dog things. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood.
Huh.
Pretty fun party, don't you think? Felt like I was at a networking event. I'm gonna get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it.
Hmm.
You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking.
Hmm.
Well, hey, he's happily tired now? What kind of tyke is he? Excuse me. Kind of pupper. At least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad.
Ah.
Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. That's a bummer. Cauliflower fucks. Yo, you get some cauliflower soup, though? Ooh, buddy. That's some good soup. Any big plans for the evening?
Huh.
Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends. Oh,
Hmm?
is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted. And be home before midnight.
Hmm.
You got it. And be careful.
Yeah.
I will. Making choices.
Oh.
Of course. And call me if you need anything.
Eh?
Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that. And I will never do that. Speaking of soup, I just reheated some lasagna soup. That sounds awesome. And now I want soup.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay?
Ah.
Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although, I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Just like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine Dine Mastermind and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey, kiddo. You good? Wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand. So I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I learned it after a long day socializing. Check my watch again, then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay. See, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. Can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home, and I'm glad she's okay. What's up? You're high. Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Oh.
Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to like this when I go off to school, are you? I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I am 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again.
Oh.
All right. I'm going to go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room, and I head to mine. Jeez. I'm falling asleep. One thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. Brew some strong coffee, make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. Is there a... Can I save now? We're actually gonna... I'm gonna see if... Actually, let me check to see if Gimmick's on. Because I'm actually running out of... I'm running out of voice particles. Boop, boop, boo. Yeah, hell yeah. All right. We're going to cut it here for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Alex, thank you for the raid. We are going to raid my friend Gimmick, who is doing Mario 64 speedrunning at the moment. I appreciate everyone who hung out. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Lime Pie. Thanks for coming back and saying hey. I appreciate that. But we're going to see my friend Gimmick, who is a very talented person. She normally on Tuesdays is streaming Zelda games. She's playing in chronological order. She's usually playing Wind Waker today, but today is a special day, and she is speedrunning Super Mario 64. I don't know the finer points of it, but thank you all so much. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. I hope you have a good holidays. If I don't see you tomorrow around 8-ish p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be playing some old school PC games. I'm going to be playing the Wheel of Fortune Golden Edition for DOS, the DOS version. It's old, and the 1990 version of Oregon Trail. Oh, actually, I should go ahead and... Bye, Haddo. If you aren't subscribed, this is the raid message. And if you are subscribed, please use the candles. It's a thing. We're working on that. It's a thing. But yeah, so we're gonna raid her. I'm gonna eat some dinner, and then I'm probably gonna play some old school RuneScape while I watch her play. But thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. I hope you're well, and I hope your holidays are very wonderful. Thank you all so much. Bye, 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 bye. I should put the